The Meydan Group has tapped a $476 million or 1.73 billion dirham financing from Qatar's QNB and its UAE subsidiary Commercial Bank International in what is one of the largest local real estate-focused bank fundings in the year to date. According to a top Meydan official, the tenor of the loan is in excess of 7 years. However, according to local reports, the rate of interest has not been revealed. The funds will be used to develop the infrastructure works at Meydan City for clusters such as encompassing the racecourse villa plots and the gated community, which is being built by sub-developers such as MAG Group and G&Co. The first tranche of QNB funds will start being drawn upon immediately for the project. According to reports, Saeed Humaid Al-Tayer, chairman and CEO of Meydan, stated that Meydan's goals are in direct synergy with those of QNB to encourage growth and further alliances across the GCC. Space tourism and commercial exploration to outer space will soon become a reality. That's according to senior figures from the aerospace industry that gathered at the second International Space Symposium hosted in Abu Dhabi. His Excellency Sultan bin Saeed Al Mansouri, the UAE Minister of Economy, attended the opening ceremony of the Space 2016 conference, which has attracted senior figures from international organisations, along with dignitaries from the aerospace industry, to discuss the latest innovations related to space travel. Held under the theme Emerging Space Activities and Civil Aviation, Opportunities and Challenges, much of the focus of the panel discussions was towards the future of space tourism, following the launch of VSS Unity by Virgin Galactic in February 2016. Commenting on the launch of the new space plane, the president and CEO of Virgin Galactic stated that the company will continue to run ground and airborne tests prior to its inaugural flight into space. Although no timetable has been set for the first flight, it was added that the next move would be to make space travel more affordable through launching more space missions to expand the scope of human knowledge.
It took us several years to build this new one. We're very excited to roll it out. It's a beautiful vehicle, I think, and we'll have to go through glide flight testing, and then we'll do rocket-powered flight testing, and then once we've sort of gotten through all that, then we'll be ready to go to our first commercial flight, which of course will be flown by Richard Branson and his family. All of us in the space community, we're at the edge of innovation, and you're going to take risks sometimes, and sometimes there will be accidents. I think the key thing is, what do you learn from those accidents? Do you put the learnings in to make your vehicle safer? That's what we've done, and we're very much committed to bringing a safe but very exciting and I think transformational service to the world.
Locally, relevant space activities such as the efforts of the UAE Space Agency were described as a platform for springing up future capabilities and capacity building. According to the Director General of the UAE Space Agency, the UAE government has invested $8 billion towards the space program, with the industry experiencing an annual growth of 10%. While highlighting the importance of the sector for economic diversification, the Director General of the UAE General Civil Aviation Authority added that they have launched 2 new initiatives to support creativity among the youth, which also includes an innovation lab.
We have our own initiative within the aviation to encourage the innovation in the aviation, and last year we had award for that, and we have conference, and this was the first in the region, and we are of course going to continue with this initiative. On the other hand, we are now working in establishing our own lab for innovation that will serve, of course, the aviation sector, and from a regulatory point of view, and it will be also the first in the region. We know that this kind of activity will contribute, of course, positively in the economy of UAE, especially after the oil, let's say, and we are, of course, looking forward in partnership with the space agency to have very successful program in space.
Dubai International started the new year with record monthly traffic of 7.3 million passengers in January, surpassing the previous benchmark of 7.2 million passengers, which was set in August 2015. According to a traffic report issued today by operator Dubai Airports, passenger traffic in January was up 6.3% from the same month in 2015. In terms of percentage growth, North America recorded the highest growth in passenger traffic, led by Emirates Airlines with the addition of an Orlando route and increased services to Boston, New York and Seattle, followed by the GCC, where Saudi Arabia registered double-digit growth thanks to the surge in traffic from Jeddah, and the Indian subcontinent, mainly propelled by traffic en route to traditionally strong markets of India and Pakistan. India remained the top destination country in January, followed by Saudi Arabia and the UK, while London was placed number 1 on the list of top destination cities, followed closely by Doha and Jeddah. And the world's largest passenger aircraft comes to Austria this 1st of July, as Emirates announces it will operate one of its 2 scheduled daily flights into Vienna International Airport with its iconic A380 aircraft. The airline, which has carried almost 3 million passengers on the Dubai-Vienna route since it was launched on the 1st of May 2004, will fly its 3-class A380 on one of its daily services to Vienna and retain its second daily Boeing 777-300ER service.